welcome to our first day of doing OT from home. Before we get started, I'm going to tell you all the stuff you need to get together. So, we're going to need a little bit of space to be able to move your body around for a little bit. You're going to need to get some cotton balls, like 10 or 20 of them. You're going to need to get a pair of tweezers if you have those available. You're going to need a cup or a bowl, something that you could put the cotton balls in. You're going to need to get 3 pieces of paper. So hopefully 2 of them can be plain paper and 1 piece of paper with lines drawn on it. And then you're also going to need to get a pencil and some crayons. Any colors will do. So go get all your supplies and then meet me back here. Welcome back. All right, we're gonna start by warming up our whole body by playing kind of like a game of freeze dance. But I want you to do what I'm doing. So I will show you what the move is, and then I want you to do it with me. I'm gonna say faster, slower, and then freeze. So let's give this a try. Okay, play the music. Okay, we're gonna start with the top half of your body going one way and your feet going the other. That's why I'm barefoot, so you can see my feet. So we're gonna go, ready? Kind of slow. We'll slow down even slower. And then a little bit faster. And then really, 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 really fast and freeze. Good. Okay, the next move, I want you to take your hands and we're just going to reach up to the sky, down to one side, up to the sky, down to the other side. All right, ready? Go. Slow. We're going to go faster. Faster. Freeze. Oh, I got stuck at the bottom. All right. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to cross our right hand to our left shoulder, our left hand to our right shoulder, and then down. So it's going to be like this. Okay, it's kind of tricky. We're going to start out really slow. Okay, here we go. Slow motion. A little faster. Ready? Really fast. Really, really, really fast. Don't hit yourself. And freeze. All right, we're going to do one more. So let's see. Let's do a big whole body move. We're going to reach up really high and then down really low. Okay, here we go. So stretch, and then down, touch the floor, and then stretch, and down. And we're gonna go faster, 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 and freeze. All right, good job, guys. Now you should be all warmed up and ready to do some work at the table. So get all your supplies. I'll see you at the table. So for this activity, you're going to need a whole bunch of cotton balls, a tweezer, and a cup or a bowl or something to put the cotton balls in. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a race. First, I want you to use your tweezers to pick up the cotton balls and count out 10 cotton balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, and here comes the race, we're going to see who can get all of them in the cup first. We're going to do 2 rounds, and I want to know who wins, me or you. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, go, and then we're going to race. So get ready. 1, 2, 3, go. Wonder if you're beating me. And I got it. All right, so now we're gonna take them out, put them back in line. And I actually want you to hold it in one hand and get it out with the other. Oops. Drop my tweezers. See, I don't always do it right either. 9 and 10. Okay, here we go. Round 2. On your mark, get set, go. I'm going faster. I can feel it. All right, I wonder who won. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do, you don't need your cup anymore, you just need your cotton balls and your tweezer. And we are gonna make an igloo. Here we go. So you're gonna pick up a cotton ball. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make almost a complete circle. So, depending on how close you get them, will change the number of cotton balls you need. And some cotton balls are bigger than others, so just make it as close to a complete circle with one space in between. That's gonna be our door. All right, I'm gonna move mine closer together. Okay, now we're gonna add another layer. So we're gonna get more cotton balls, and this is where it starts to get tricky. You're gonna layer them on top. Oh no! That will happen. It's kind of tricky. All right, still have my door. I'm gonna see if one more will stick. It did. Okay, now it's when it's gonna get even trickier, as you can see. Uh-oh, too many stuck together. My wall doesn't want to stay. Play-Doh's so much easier than cotton balls. Okay, now for the top, we're gonna put the tweezer down. You're gonna use both your thumbs and your pointer fingers, and you're gonna pinch and pull, but not hard, just a little bit, so you kind of flatten out your cotton ball. Like that. See, it should take you a little bit. It's not fast, it's slow. I'm gonna put one there. Make it one. Stretch it out. Put it here. There's my igloo. So for this next activity, you need a piece of blank paper or lined paper, but it will turn out prettier if it's blank. Some crayons, your tweezers, and your cotton balls. So we need to first, I'm gonna use blue. You can use whatever color you want, but I wanna use this blue, and I'm gonna pretend I'm gonna draw a picture of a field outside. So I want to make two big clouds in the sky. So you can draw a big circle, or you can draw two kind of funny clouds like mine, or you can have your mom or dad help you, whatever you need to do to get it to look something like that. Two big clouds in the top part of your paper. All right, so now we're going to race to see who can use the tweezers to make the clouds. So you're going to have to fit cotton balls inside your clouds. Try and do 10 cotton balls. So I'm going to count out my 10 cotton balls again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if I'm ever going too fast, you can always pause the video to catch up with me. All right? Okay, so I have 10 cotton balls, 2 clouds. And I have to fit all these cotton balls inside my 2 clouds. So here we go. On your mark, get set, go. See if I can do it. I don't know. If you have to, you can stack them on top of each other like we did with the igloo. Okay, I did it. Awesome. I wonder who won. Did you beat me this time? Okay, we're gonna push them off and do it again. This is our last race. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. Ta-da! Okay, now we're gonna put the tweezer down. Now we're gonna make our picture. We're gonna finish it. So I'm gonna get green because I'm gonna make some grass. So I'm gonna get a green crayon, and I just want you to make lines straight down. Start above and go down. Just like when we make our letters, we always start at the top and go down. I'm just gonna make a bunch of lines straight down first.
Yes.
And remember to hold your crayon at the bottom. Then I'm going to go all the way back over here. I'm going to make some diagonal lines this way, because grass doesn't always stand straight up in the air. Sometimes the wind blows it over. Then I'm going to make diagonal lines the other direction, top to bottom, straight down. Okay, so now maybe your picture looks a little bit like mine. Now I want to make some flowers. So I'm going to take my crayon and go higher than the grass and just draw a line down. I'm going to draw another one here. I'm going to make them not all the time straight, and some are going to be longer than others, just for variety. Okay, now I need to make the colorful part of my flower. I think I want to make purple and pink and yellow. So I'm going to start with yellow, and I'm going to go above my green stem, like it's floating in above it, and I'm going to make a circle like this. I'm going to do that for all my flowers. Just making circles, yellow circles above the green stem so that it doesn't touch the stem. I think I said green circles. I meant to say yellow circles. All right. So now I have green stems and yellow circles. Now I'm going to take purple and I'm going to make flower petals. So you can make, it's kind of like making a half circle all around the yellow. And if this is too hard, you can ask your mom and dad to draw the flower with you, or they can draw the flower and then you can color it. This is just a little idea. And I'm going to do some pink flowers. All right, and there you have it. We made a little picture. If you have glue and you want to make it permanent, you can glue your cotton balls on and then maybe you can hang it up. Good job. All right, another cotton ball activity. So for this is going to be a little different. You're going to need paper, a crayon, I'm using black, tweezers, and your cotton balls. So first, this is a little bit silly. You might wonder why we're doing this, but you'll figure it out as we go. I want you to draw a rectangle here, one right next to it. Then you're gonna leave a whole bunch of space and you're gonna draw two more rectangles like this. Then, oops, I want you to go back and color them in and try and stay inside the lines as best as you can. We are going to be making something. Wonder if you're going to figure it out before it's finished. So I'm coloring in my rectangles. And I use black, but you don't have to. You can use any color you want. Let's see. One more for me. And if you're not finished coloring, you can just pause the video until you finish coloring and then turn it back on. Okay, so I have my 4 rectangles. Now here we go. This is not a race, and you might use more or less cotton balls depending on how big your rectangles are. So we're going to take cotton ball and you're just going to put a line of cotton balls straight across like this, like that. Then you're going to leave a little space above this one and start, so you're kind of putting one in between this one and this one. You're going to go all the way across. Like that. Then same thing here, you're going to leave a space, kind of put it in between that one and that one. Go across. I wonder if you've figured out what we're making yet. Okay, now you're going to take a cotton ball, and just like we did earlier, you're going to flatten one out. Flatten it out and put it on top. Do you know what we made? We made a little lamb. So you could add a little tail. I'm not the best artist in the world, but you get the idea. And if I had markers, I could give him a little eye, but the crayon, oh, I guess it does kind of work. Give him a little eye and a little nose, and a little ear, a little lamb ear. You made a little lamb. Good job. All right, so now that our hands are all warmed up from all of our cotton ball fun, we're gonna do some letter writing. So all you need is lined paper. Hopefully you have lined paper. If not, you can just use plain paper, but hopefully you have lined paper. And we're gonna try to write tiny letters today. Because when you write tiny letters, you have to pinch your pencil all the way at the bottom, and you have to go really slowly to make the letters the right shape. So you don't need to have this at home, but I just want to show you letters are made up of pieces, lines and curves. We've done this before. So I'm going to make the letter first. We're going to start with A. We're just going to do 5 letters. So we're going to do capital A, uppercase A. It's a diagonal line down, another big line down, and then a little line across. So that's A. So now let's make, this is a big A. Let's make a really tiny one. So we're going to start at the top line, because we always start at the top. Make a diagonal line down, another diagonal line down, diagonal, and one line across. A tiny A. I wonder if you can write one as tiny as I did. Okay, now we're going to do B. So if you know B, tell your mom and dad how you make a B. You need a big line and 2 little curves. And if you can make these at home with paper, maybe you have some paper and your mom and dad can cut out shapes like this, you could practice with me. So here's a big line down, starting at the smiley face, start at the top. Big line down, then you hop back to the top and put one little curve and another little curve. capital B. So now let's do it on our paper. We're going to start at the top and make a big line down and then jump back to the top. Make one little curve and two little curves. Uppercase or capital B. All right, what's next? C. C is really easy to make on this because all you need is one big curve, and I'm starting at the top and I go to the bottom, a C. So let's do it on our paper. Start at the top, make a C. Good job. All right, what's our next letter? D. For D, a big line and a big curve. You start at the top, go to the bottom, and then start at hop to the top and make your curve all the way to the bottom so it touches. Let's do it on paper. Ready? I start at the top, make a big line down, jump back to the top, and make a big curve all the way to the bottom. D. All right, one more letter. I said 5, we're gonna do 5. E. I think this is one of my favorites because I get to use all these pieces. I start at the top, put a big line down. Now I go jump all the way back to the top, go to the middle and to the bottom. Not like this, not like this, but you go to the top like your head, the middle like your belly, and the bottom like your feet. Uppercase E. So now let's do it on paper. Start at the top, make a big line down, jump to the top, big line, a little line across, go to the middle, little line across, and the bottom, little line across. Uppercase E. So I hope everybody got their letters to be tiny and you wrote them slowly and neatly. I'll see you next time.